YouTube, what's up? It's Farragut Academy 34 back with another video. The last video I kind of talked about doing a comparison video. This is actually going to be my first comparison video. I hope to make it a series or mini series actually under my all my videos. The first shoe actually I'm going to talk about is the Garnett 3. Here's the OG pair. Actually, this is actually from 2000. This is actually a shoe that I picked up for retail. Actually, I bought this in the stores. I was a big Garnett fan growing up. I think I was like 19 or 20 when this shoe came out. Once again, big Garnett fan. Picked these up. What was that? I can't believe it was a Foot Locker or Foot Action. So long ago, almost a decade ago. This is Garnett's third shoe with Nike. It has the Air Max unit. Of course, mine's all fogged up, and these shoes kind of beat to shit. But you can kind of tell carbon fiber hit. All good basketball shoes have this carbon fiber, in my opinion. The tuned air on the sole. I like how I was just a big fan of this shoe when it first came out. Just the fact that the contrast from dark blue to light. I think Air Max Plus actually had this too, or it was an Air Max running shoe, had the same kind of design and the same colorway as well. The reflective hits on the back and also on the tongue. It says Garnett 3 as well. I don't know if you can see that. This was actually a pretty solid shoe. I think that I balled in these maybe twice. Liked the feel of them, had no complaints. Of course, this pair has fallen apart now, but had the Zoom Air. Just a standard shoe, the swoosh, of course. But the tuned air, actually, this is going to be a big part I'm going to be talking about when I'm comparing the two shoes. I also have the retro pair here as well. Picked these up actually at the Nike outlet for a pretty good price, less than $40. So that's the solid overview of both the shoes. I'm going to just go ahead and compare them. First thing that stands out is between the two shoes is definitely the color. I don't know if you can see it on my camera, but the OG pair has kind of a darker tone that fades to a lighter blue. The retro pair actually has a lighter kind of blue, lighter shade, so it's not a big difference. Looking at both shoes, but it is a difference. Another difference is that on the tongue, on the retro pair, it says basketball, and these are actually renamed the Nike Air 3. This tongue says Garnett. This is because Garnett left Nike, is no longer contracted by Nike to endorse their shoes. I believe he's with Anta now, some Chinese company, I guess. Another big difference that I see, of course, is also on the sole of this shoe. The retro pair does not have the tuned air. It's just a solid standard Air Max unit. This was actually what kind of disappointed me about what Nike did. I figured they used the same technology to make the shoe at least, but it is what it is. This one has the tuned air. Now tuned air is blow molded into the Air Max unit, as opposed to the standard air unit, which is just put in. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's what I remember hearing. Another difference actually with the shoe. Let's see here. What else can I? That's all on the bottom. OBF is on the bottom of this shoe. Stands for Kevin Garnett's kind of close-knit group of friends. Official block family. On the sole here, I guess this was a shout out to his crew. Well, this one, of course, since Garnett's not with Nike anymore, it's just a standard swoosh inside a circle. Everything else seems to be pretty identical to to both the shoes. The carbon fiber is still there. It does look a little shorter. This one kind of looks longer than this one, just a little bit, just a touch longer. And also in the OG, it kind of looks thicker on the inner part there. I don't know if you can kind of see the both of them. Right, let's go this way. Yeah, on both of them. I don't know if you can see that, but of course the OG pair has a thicker carbon fiber on the inner sole there. And I know on some websites they talked about Nike kind of redoing this a little bit. It's fairly it's fairly the same. Well, there's one part now that I kind of see that I neglected to see when I first looked at the shoe, is that on here it doesn't quite match up to the sole here. On this part right here, it doesn't kind of line up, while the the OG pair lines up perfectly. Just again, this, just the quality control, but I'm sure you shoe heads out there know that's to be expected when you put up a retro against an OG. But other than that, I think Nike did a solid job bringing the shoe to life. I mean, obviously they're not going to have Garnett's name backing the shoe anymore, but it is what it is. I say that a lot, but I worn these once. I don't really use these for ball. I think I wore these once already. I need to clean them up a bit actually, but I mean it's a basketball shoe. I mean it does good for what it's meant to be used for. You can also rock these as well with everyday clothes, jeans, sweats, or whatnot. I think I will probably end up balling in these just to bring the nostalgia factor back. Just because it's just a classic shoe in my opinion. I mean, I thought it was highly slept on. I actually picked up 3 pairs of these for, I think it was under $100. Just a standard shoe. Again, I'm a big Garnett fan, so of course I'm going to pick this up, so I can rock these. But yeah, as for rating, I give these a 7.5. I mean, it'd be nice if Nike kind of incorporated the tuned air, and also matched up the lining here. Once again, a little bit better, but you can't really complain too much about it. I guess this is what separates the OG from the retro. And that's it. But once again, comment, rate, subscribe if you haven't already. I have a lot of other videos coming up. If you didn't catch my CP3-4 complete review, go ahead and check that out. And that's it. All right. Peace.